No. I said, how are we doing today? Okay, well, that's better. Well, guys, if this is your first time or you've been coming for a while, I am so excited to meet you. My name is Nathan.
My name's Mason.
And guys, like I said, we're excited to meet you. We have an awesome evening planned for all of y'all. First, we're going to kick things off with an awesome game like we always do. To, spice things up, have some fun. Could win a prize. And then I have an awesome announcement. You guys don't want to miss it because something new is coming to I.O. And it's going to be lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun.
I like new.
And then last but not least, our good friend and your good friend Teresa will be up here. There we go, Teresa, to start us off our series called Misinformation. But first, we have a game.
Yeah, guys, so we're going to need one guy and one girl from each grade to come and play the game.
One guy, one girl,
and one girl from each grade. We're going to need 8 people up here. Hey. We're going to need 8 people up here, y'all. 8. Okay. All right, guys.
8?
Okay, perfect. So, for today's game, we're going to be playing
the game.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Mason, I might not be.
I don't know. So today's rules are very simple. All of our contestants will have a whiteboard. Shh. All of our contestants will have a whiteboard, a marker, and an eraser. We're going to have 10 questions, 10 multiple choice questions, and it'll be A, B, C, and D. Each question is 1 point, and whoever has the most points at the end of it wins. But we have a very, very important rule. So if me or Nate sees anybody in the crowd trying to help anybody on stage, we're going to deduct 3 points from their score. So don't be that guy.
I'm looking. I got the eyes of a hawk.
Don't try to search up any answers. No cheating. Leave the game up to the people on stage. And if everybody understands... Oh, wait. We're going to meet our contestants real quick. So name and small group.
My name is Monty, and I'm with Eric and Mackenzie, senior guys.
There we go, senior guys. There we go.
My name is Taylor. I'm with Jen and Jen. My name's Abby. I'm with the junior girls. My name's Cadence. I'm with freshman girls.
Wait, did we say our grade? Oh, Maddox Morgan and Ben and Kevin. My name's Cody, and I'm with the junior guys. My name is Drew. I'm with the sophomore guys.
My name's Lauren, and I'm a sophomore girl.
Okay, perfect, guys. All right, all our contestants turn around and see the question. The question is, what is 7 times 8? 54, 56, 64, or 48? Nobody say, no. I don't know. All right, write down your answers, A, B, C, or D. A, B, C, or D. Everybody ready? All right, we're gonna
write your answers down.
4. All right, 10-second shot clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And everybody show your answers.
Flip your boards. Flip your
Lock
boards.
in your answers. Oh, we got to see. No, show up your answers. Cadence, let's see your answer.
What's the
D? Okay.
What's the answer?
What is the correct answer?
What is it?
Oh, and the correct answer is B. If you got it right, put a tally on your whiteboard. If you didn't, no tally. We're going on a honest-based system.
All right. So I think most of y'all got that right. I think there's 2 of y'all who didn't. It's okay. We still got 9 more rounds, so you guys have a chance to come right. 9 rounds. Yeah, you get all 10 right. So let's go ahead and see our second question. Let's see what it is. Which word is a noun? Option A, run. Option B, happiness. Option C, quickly. And option D, blue.
I don't know, Nate. What are you thinking?
No help.
I got no
help
clue.
from the audience. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
What was that, Harper?
Harper
Matlock. Interesting.
We would deduct points, but she's still at 0, so we can't deduct points.
Can't really lose
but if I hear it again, she might have to go to negative points. All right, I think we all have our answers written down. So everyone, show your whiteboards. Show your whiteboards. Flip your whiteboards. There we go. There we go. Looks like everyone got D. So let's see if D was the answer. Go ahead and show the correct answer. It was B. I don't know how y'all didn't get that. So blue is an adjective.
Right.
The big blue ball would be an adjective.
Right.
And ball would be the noun.
Got it. Okay. So
I don't think so. No.
Every single person didn't get a point.
Everyone. We don't do lives. We do points.
But you
so
know what? That's
no
fine.
one gets
It's
a
even
tally.
across the board. Let's get our next question.
Nobody gets a tally.
Let's get our next question. Question 3. What water boils at what temperature? In Celsius? 50, 75, 100, or 150?
I know this one.
I think we're going to see a lot of wrong answers. That's all I'm going to say.
We might see a lot of wrong
I think we're going to see a lot of wrong answers. All right, does everybody have their answer? One more, Monty. All right, looks like everybody got it. All right, show in 3, 2, 1.
Flip your boards.
Lauren, flip it.
C. We have one different answer with A.
all
Let's see what it
Cs.
is.
What's the answer? It is C. Good job, guys. Better than the last question.
If you got it right, go ahead and put a tally down on your whiteboard. Nobody should be above 2 points. All right, let's go on to our fourth question. Let's see what it is. What is the capital of California?
Oh.
No,
Whoa!
Who said it? Who said it?
Who was it? Who was it? Harper? Landon? It was Landon?
Mason, you watch that side, I watch this side.
All right, all right. We're going to start watching y'all from now on. Hey, no more
Write
warnings.
it down. Write your answer down.
It.
Write your answer down. Everyone have it? Everyone good? All right, let's go ahead and flip your whiteboards. Flip your whiteboards. Let me see what you have written down. Show your whiteboards.
Bees.
No,
bees. No, whoa. Oh, I think we're going to suspend
What's your
you for
answer?
this round.
No.
Okay.
Well, she's good.
All right,
She's
you're
good.
fine. You're good.
All right, looks like we have all the same answer except one again.
Okay.
We're going to see what the answer is, so go ahead and show the answer.
You're doing great.
What do we have? The answer is
And
B.
it is B.
Sacramento.
You're doing great. If you chose B, put down another tally.
If you got the answer correct, go ahead and put the tally
Yes,
down.
if you got it correct. All right, fifth
question.
Fifth question. Let's see it. What is the perimeter of a rectangle that is 5 inches long and 3 inches wide? A's 15. Hey, I hear a lot of answers in the crowd.
Whoa.
I'm hearing a lot of answers in the crowd. Landon, did I hear something?
Her group
Did I
didn't
hear
hear her.
something?
Her group didn't hear her.
I don't know. Write your answers down.
Guys,
Write
this
your
is
answers
pretty
down.
simple math. I think Maddox looks really stumped.
10 more seconds. All right, show in 3, 2, 1.
Show your boards. Show your boards.
Bees
all
all around, I
around?
believe. Let's see the right answer.
Taylor, what do we have?
The right answer is
The right
B.
answer is B. There we go. So we
First
can do
time.
math. We can do some math.
There we go.
Did
Good
everyone
job,
get it?
guys.
First
We're
time
learning.
everyone got it.
We're learning.
We can do math. All right, let's go ahead and see our sixth question. Everyone take a look. Our sixth question is, who was the first U.S. president?
Oh, big one, Nate.
I'm pretty sure
Big one.
it was Abraham Lincoln. I hear a lot about that guy. Who was
What?
the first U.S. president of the United
All right,
States?
all right, all right.
All right, does everyone have it written down? All right, everyone show your whiteboards. Show your whiteboards. Show your whiteboards.
Lots of A's. A's. There we go.
A. All right, let's see the answer.
All A's.
And everyone
There
gets a
we
tally.
go.
So everyone go ahead and tally. Go ahead and tally.
Good job, y'all. Good job. All right. Next question we got. Which planet is known as the red planet? Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or Mercury?
I'm pretty sure Venus means red in Greek, so that wouldn't be a bad guess.
Nate, is Pluto a planet?
Dude, it goes back and forth. I don't even know.
1 week it's there. Like, I don't know.
It's probably like 6 or 7 times it's gone
It's
back
just
and
like,
forth.
wow. All right, does everybody have their answer written down? I wouldn't share our answers.
Do we have our answers
All
right
right,
now?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Show your
and
whiteboards.
show.
B, 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 B,
B's.
B, B,
All right,
B,
we got all B's.
B.
And what is our answer? It is B. There we go.
There we go, there we go. Everyone put a tally.
Okay.
Put a tally. All right, let's see the next question. See what it is. Who invented the light bulb?
Ooh.
Is it A, Thomas Edison, B, Benjamin Franklin, C, Nikola Tesla, or D, Alexander Graham Bell? Who is it? Who is it?
What was that? Paxton, what was that?
Paxton, what'd you say?
Huh? Wait, what was that?
Quit looking. Quit looking. We'll see. I've heard it's controversial.
Hey, I'd have your eyes over here.
The answer is.
All right,
I mean, we haven't even seen the answer yet.
all right.
All right, does everyone have it? 3, 2, 1. Show your whiteboards. Show your whiteboards.
Lots of
A,
A's.
A.
All right.
Maddox, what is that?
Oh, no.
That's a D?
No.
That's a D? Okay, he's
Oh,
locked
okay,
in on D.
okay.
A.
All right.
Maddox is the only one who put a wrong answer, or a different answer, so let's go ahead and see what the answer is.
It was the wrong
So
answer.
you guys, all good
Hey,
point
good
except
job, Maddox. You're doing great,
Who
bro.
thought it was Alexander Graham Bell?
How many questions do we got left?
Who is
2,
that guy?
1?
I don't know.
2 questions left, 1?
2 questions left? 2 or 3? 3. 3. We have 3 questions
All right, we got
left.
3 questions left. And what is the next one? Oh. Mount Everest is a part of which mountain range? Rockies,
You looked-
Alps, Andes, and Himalayas. I'm hearing a lot of noise over here. I'm hearing a lot of noise over here. I don't know. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? All right. Looks like everybody's got it written down.
This might be the first one I'm stumped on.
I don't know.
I honestly don't know the answer. to
All
this
right,
one.
we're gonna show our answers in 3, 2, 1.
Show your answers. Whoa,
D,
we got mixes.
D, C. Cadence, I don't know about that. I saw you write it after we showed it, so I don't know. We got all D's, couple C's. What is the answer? It is D, Cadence. I don't know. I saw you right at
Cadence,
the end.
I think I saw a C when you flipped it.
I don't think it's gonna count for you. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and see our next question. What is it? What is it? A hexagon has how many sides?
Oh. Landon? Do you have something
It looks
to say?
like
or-
Cadence is taking and drawing the actual shape out. Hey, no helping. helping.
I don't know if that was the answer.
I don't know what's worse, the audience helping or you asking the audience for help. I don't know what's worse.
I think that's got to be minus points. Okay. All right, this is the last question.
Oh, switch up. Last question.
This is the last question. So, this is our last try to get points. Let's show our answers in 3, 2, 1.
B.
All right, B's all around.
All right.
And the right answer is B. So,
Everybody got
everybody
it right?
have your tally points ready. I'm going to come down. We got 9 points. 9 points.
No one has
5
it.
points. Cadence. 8 points. 9 points. 9 points. And 9 points.
So raise your hand if you have 9 points. All right, if you do not have 9 points, you can go ahead and go take a seat with
Great
your small
job,
group.
guys. Great
Thank you
job.
for
Give
coming.
him a
You
hand.
can put your stuff right by the bins.
Give him a hand.
Cadence. You
We
said you had
do-
10 points. No one had
Okay,
10
so
points.
here's how overtime's gonna work. We have one more
Thank you
question.
for playing, Cadence.
Sudden death. Whoever answers it first wins it all. Whoever answers it first wins it all. So
we have
when you
another
write
question?
it down, show me, show the crowd, show it
Do we
this
have another
way.
question?
All right, for the overtime question, we got it in 3, 2, 1, go. How many bones are in the human adult body?
B. Is it?
B-A.
Hold on. Show your answers. I saw B first and then
I saw
A
B
here
first. If
So
it's A,
B.
it's gonna be Cody.
If it's B, it's Taylor. If it's A, it's Cody.
Okay. Let's see what the answer is.
What is it?
It is
It
B.
is B, so Taylor wins.
Taylor wins crumble cookie for her small group. So y'all be getting that during small group times. Great job, Taylor.
Y'all
Great
can
job,
go ahead
everyone.
and put your whiteboards over there and then go have a seat.
Almost, bro. Almost, guys. Almost. All right, now Nate's gonna close us out and give us our cool announcement.
All right, thank you everyone for playing. But now, guys, I need everyone to turn their listening ears on for this super cool announcement. Everyone, click them on, and now start a drum roll with me. Everyone, drum roll. In 3, 2, 1, IO is having Forever Free come to Inside Out for the very first time. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is Forever Free? Well, guys, Forever Free is so much fun. We are going to have our IO band come up on Sunday and do some worship with us. That's going to be a blast. And we're also going to celebrate the stories of 7 people,
Oh
7
my
students here in this
goodness.
room who have placed their faith and trust in Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And we will get to celebrate their stories as well as baptize them. And it is going to be a fantastic, fantastic night. And I really hope to see every single one of you there to just celebrate their stories and worship with us on that night, because it's going to be a blast. And now, guys, it is time for Teresa to come up and start us off on our series. What? When is that? I honestly don't know when that is. When
October
is it?
26th.
October 26th?
October 26th.
October 26th. There we go.
We'll see
It's
every
October
single one of
26th.
y'all there.
There we go. Great question. Now, it is time for Teresa to come and start us off on our series called, Mason, what is it called?
Misinformation.
Misinformation. There we go.
Thanks, guys.
to digest. And I don't know if that's true, but I wish you guys could have seen the look on my face when my friends told me that right after I had swallowed a piece of gum. This last one, has anyone seen the movie, The Wizards of Waverly Place movie? There's a few. It's starting to get old around here. Okay, so this movie made me convinced that if I got anywhere near quicksand, I was going to die. I was just going to like sink forever and die. So now, anytime there's questionable mud, I just stay far away from there. But all those things are funny and silly, and looking back, I honestly really believed these things. I was completely misinformed. And that doesn't change when we get older. As we get older, we can start to be misinformed of many things, and much bigger and more serious things than that. And tonight, we're going to be kicking off a brand new series called Misinformed, where we're going to spend the next few weeks answering 3 big questions that a lot of people have been misinformed about. When it comes to things like quicksand and carrots improving your vision, it ends up being no big deal. But what about when it comes to God? Being misinformed about God can leave us to feeling frustrated, confused, angry, hurt, maybe hopeless. And for some of us, our misinformation about God causes us to stop engaging with Him. We're not going to pray. We're not going to read our Bible. We're not going to speak up in small group. And honestly, we might not even show up. Our homework and our friends become more important. For some of us, our misinformation about God causes us to walk away from Him entirely. And maybe for some of you, that's your friends you've been inviting to InsideOut for years, and they keep saying no. Or maybe for some of you, that's you in the room. And tonight, we're going to be asking a pretty big question. And that question, if you haven't asked it before in your life, I do believe at some point in your life you will ask it. And this question is, can God be good when bad things happen? Why do we ask this kind of question? Well, because bad things happen, of course. Things like we keep failing those tests, or we don't make the team we trained all summer to make. Our friendships fail, or we're stuck in a constant state of rumors and drama. We go through that breakup, or we get rejected by that person that we really liked. Maybe our parents get divorced. We lose a loved one, a close friend, family member, maybe a parent. We hear about things like wars, homelessness, cancers, shootings, you name it. I mean, bad things are happening around us all the time. And the truth is, pain doesn't fit in some tiny box you can wrap with a bow, stick on a shelf, and it's gone forever. There's no easy answer to pain. And a lot of times, that leaves us frustrated. We try to explain it away. We say things like, God cannot be real if bad things like this happen. Or maybe we say things like, God must be testing me. Or sometimes people will tell us, just trust Him more. That's all you need to do. Or maybe people tell us, God won't give you more than you can handle. These answers are simple, well-meaning one-liners, but are they emotionally satisfying? Of course not, because they don't make us feel any better or solve any of our answers. And honestly, could it just be that it's somewhere we're being misinformed? And so tonight, we're going to be taking a look at a story from the Bible in the New Testament. And one of the things we'll say throughout this series is anytime you are looking for big answers to faith questions, to start with Jesus. In the New Testament, we get an extensive glimpse to the life and the teachings of Jesus throughout his ministry. And tonight, we'll be looking at a story from a man named John, who was one of Jesus' really good friends. John was actually one of Jesus' disciples, which means that he dropped his entire life to follow Jesus. And John saw a lot of evil around him, and he saw it often. And I would guarantee if you sat down to have a meal with John, he would tell you that he witnessed both evil and God's goodness in the same places at the same time. John would tell you that he walked the walk with Jesus, saw the things he saw, and still chose to drop his entire life to follow him. Now, why, John? Why would you do that? Because how can God possibly be good when such bad things around you are happening? Today we'll be looking at a story from John 11 that I actually think might give us a glimpse at the answer to our question. It starts like this. Now a man named Lazarus was sick. He was from Bethany, the village of Mary and her sister Martha. This Mary, whose brother Lazarus now lay sick, was the same one who poured perfume on the Lord and wiped his feet with her hair. So the sisters sent word to Jesus, Lord, the one you love is sick. Right here, we get a glimpse at to just how close Jesus and Lazarus were. Mary and Martha, Lazarus' siblings, had sent a messenger to Jesus to inform him, the one you love is sick. And we see right here that Jesus knew exactly who it was the messenger was talking about from the phrase, the one you love. So Lazarus and Jesus must have had a deep and personal relationship. The story continues to say, when he heard this, Jesus said, this sickness will not end in death. No, it is for God's glory so that God's Son may be glorified through it. Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. So when he heard that Lazarus was sick, he stayed where he was 2 more days. I don't know about you guys, but when I first read this, it doesn't quite make any sense to me. First, it starts with sickness leading to God's glory. And then John includes the detail that Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. But why would John need to include a detail like this? Because it sure as heck doesn't look like Jesus loves them from this situation, because Mary and Martha had sent a messenger days ago, and Jesus chose to wait 2 more days before he moved. So the only thing I can come up with to try and make sense of this is that Jesus must have been up to something. Let's take a look. It says, on his arrival, Jesus found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb for 4 days. Now Bethany was less than 2 miles from Jerusalem, and many Jews had come to Martha and Mary to comfort them in the loss of their brother. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went out to meet him, but Mary stayed home. Lord, Martha said to Jesus, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Jesus missed it. Lazarus, his close friend, had already died. So Martha decides she's going to go confront Jesus. In fact, she gets up, she leaves her house, and she meets him halfway down the street to do so. I mean, she had just lost her brother. I'm sure she's angry, she's hurting, and she's confused. I mean, they had sent a messenger days ago to Jesus. She's probably wondering, Jesus, where were you? Jesus, I thought you loved him. I thought you loved us. Jesus, how could you miss this? Jesus, what took you so long? And Jesus, if you could have, why didn't you? Have you ever wondered these things as well? In the midst of your painful situations, you ask questions like, God, where were you? God, how could you miss this? God, what took you so long? And God, if you could have, why didn't you? And honestly, these are some really bold questions for both us and Martha to be asking if Jesus really is who he says he is when he says he's the Son of God. So surely Jesus is going to lecture Martha. He's going to tell her, hey, that's not how you should talk to me. I'm the Son of God. Or he's going to distance himself by just saying, you just need to trust me more. Don't you know who I am? Let's look at how Jesus responds. When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come along with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled. Where have you laid him? He asked. Come and see, Lord, they replied. So I want you to imagine this with me for a second. Jesus, God in human form, is walking with his friends to go meet Lazarus where he is laid. God in human form is going to meet the pain and the problem right where it's at. And what does it say that Jesus did in this moment? It says, Jesus wept. Before Jesus had the words to speak in this moment, he was moved to tears. And then you see the Jews' response. It says, the Jews said, "See how he loved him." I want you to notice what Jesus doesn't do here. He doesn't lecture Martha, telling her to talk to him a different way. He doesn't tell her just to have more faith because he's got a plan anyways and he's gonna fix it all anyways. He draws closer with empathy. It says he was deeply moved in spirit. It says he was troubled. It says he wept along with Mary, Martha, and the community around them. He felt the pain of the moment. And then, what did the people respond to him? See how he loved him. Because of course Jesus cares. It was so obvious from this situation how much he really cared. And here's what I don't want you to miss. Jesus cares for our pain. In fact, he sits with us in it. So whatever pain you're walking through right now, you've walked through in the past, or you will walk through in the future, Jesus is sitting in that with you. He's not standing on the outskirts telling you to just get over it or to have more faith. He's not telling you that you need to address him better or to talk to him better or to just muster up a little more faith and then you'll feel all better. He's sitting there feeling it with you. He is sitting with you when you experience that breakup or that rejection. He is sitting with you when you or a loved one gets that diagnosis. He is sitting with you when that friendship ends and you feel like your whole world was turned upside down. He is walking with you when you walk down the halls and you feel completely invisible. He is sitting with you when you get the phone call you thought you would never get. I'll never forget the day. It was December 3rd, 2018. I got the phone call. At the time, I was a junior in high school. My love for God and my love for North Point and InsideOut had completely changed my life. And at the time, my good friend Miles also attended InsideOut. He did all the things here. He was on the guest services team. He hosted on stage in transit, and he attended InsideOut Live the day before I got the call. One thing about Miles and I's friendship is that he was the one friend in my life that knew just how bad I was struggling with anxiety, because he struggled too. And the night before, we were actually having a very honest conversation about just how hard life had gotten for the both of us. It was a very real and very deep conversation, and at the same time, I was very tired. It had been a really long day before. So I went to sleep that night, ready to continue the conversation, but in an instant, my whole world was turned upside down because I got the call that Miles had passed away in a car accident. Now, this didn't make any sense to me. We both called ourselves followers of Jesus. We were both serving in the church. We were both deeply involved in our community. In fact, Miles was the most well-loved person I knew. There were over 1,000 people at his funeral. He touched thousands of lives. So God, if you were really good, why in the world would you take him away? I was hurt. I was confused. I was so mad at God. I just wanted my friend back or some sort of answers to how in the world God could possibly be good and let something this horrendous happen. But it was actually through this season that I learned just how much God really does empathize with our pain. I had heard the story of Jesus weeping at Lazarus' death, but it wasn't until now that I understood the kind of pain that Jesus experienced with Mary and Martha that day. In this instance, Lazarus' family actually ends up experiencing one of Jesus' greatest miracles when he raises Lazarus from the dead. But it wasn't Lazarus being raised from the dead that struck me the most. It was that he waited until after he got to the tomb. After Lazarus had been dead for 4 days. Jesus waited to experience the deep grief that is losing a loved one with Mary and Martha and the community. And honestly, I knew Miles wasn't coming back. So I knew this miracle wasn't going to happen for me. But what I did know is that Jesus understands the kind of pain I experienced. Jesus could have stepped in and fixed this situation immediately, but he didn't. He could have stepped in and said something in the moment of deep grief, but he didn't. He chose to lean in and feel it with them. He chose to sit with them in it. And that, my friends, is what he wants to do with you. He wants you to lean in, even when you're confused, even when you're still hurting, even when you're angry, even when you're mad at him. We saw the way Martha chose to lean in and open the conversation with Jesus. And honestly, Martha had every right to walk away or to ignore him, but she didn't. She chose to lean in and open the conversation. And so, what would it look like if we did that too? We saw the way Jesus responded. He cared deeply. Here's the thing. God doesn't promise to take every bad thing away. In fact, Jesus makes it pretty clear. In John 16, he says, "In this world, you will have trouble." Jesus recognizes that bad, hurtful, angry, horrible things are going to continue to happen. But if those bad things mean that God can't be good, then God will never be good, because bad things are going to continue to happen. But thank God, the verse doesn't end there. He continues to say, "But take heart, I have overcome the world." Take heart literally means to have courage, to gain confidence, to lean in. Jesus wants us to have hope. And if there's anybody that knows what suffering is like, it's Jesus. Because not only did he weep at the death of his close friend, but he suffered on the cross for us. He overcame the world. And that is why God is so much bigger than the bad things happening around us. He is working through all of that bad. And it's actually in these bad situations that we can draw closer to him, that he can give us hope. He can give us light that's to come. If you guys have ever been in a power outage, you'll understand a concept like this. So when it's light outside, you don't notice the flashlight that sits in your drawer. But the second the power goes out, suddenly that flashlight becomes the most valuable thing you own. And honestly, the flashlight was the same whether it's light outside or it's dark outside. And the same can be true with God. When everything else around you feels dark, when you feel like there's no hope, no light in what's to come, God can be the light for you. God is the light that gives you hope in what's to come. And God's character is consistent whether things are good or they're bad. This is not just a New Testament Jesus thing. God has been saying the same thing about himself all along. In fact, in the book of Isaiah, God says this. He says, "Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am he. I am he who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you." I want you to think about that for a second. God says he will carry you. He will sustain you. He will rescue you. These are so much more than words on a paper in a book we read. This is a promise for your life. He promises to carry us. He promises to care for us. And if there's one thing you can take away from tonight, I want you to know that when bad things happen, God cares for us and carries us. After losing Miles, I didn't want some simple one-liner to just have more faith because God's got a plan anyways. I was hurting. I was confused. I was angry. What I really needed to do was to lean in and remind myself of who God is, to keep talking to him in those moments. And that's exactly what he wants you to do. God wants you to lean in and open the conversation with him. God wants you to lean in and remind yourself that he cares for you and will carry you. And it's when these bad things happen that we most need to remind ourselves that we have a God who can empathize with our pain. We have a God who cares for us, who will carry us. He is a good God. He never leaves us or abandons us, and he knows exactly what it's like to sit in our shoes. So I want you to imagine for a second what your life would look like if you really chose to lean in and open the conversation with God. If you really chose to lean in and remind yourself that God cares for you and will carry you. I truly believe if you start to do those things, you will find the hope and the light that's to come. That's what I want you to talk about in small groups. I love to pray for us. Heavenly Father, God, we thank you that you are good. We thank you that you can understand the kind of pain we go through. You understand the highs and the lows of our lives. And we thank you that you care for us and you carry us and you rescue us in the midst of it. I thank you for the ways you're working in each of these students' lives, and I know there are so many instances of real, deep pain. And I just pray, God, that you would just nudge these students to lean in a little more, to open the conversation with you, to remind themselves that you care for them, you love them, and you will carry them. I pray for great conversation in small group where we can explore this idea more. We love you and we need you. It's in your name I pray. Amen. Small groups are happening. There's a map on the screen. I can help you if you need.